Nice strong flow across the Pacific. I think we're in business.
After a week down, the chase is back on.
FC Turtle 1.
Turtle 1 FC, go ahead. Yeah, I'm using both.
Yeah, what do you see for storm motion currently?
Went from 305 at 21, 25 knots, somewhere in there.
Okay, thanks.
Now behind schedule, scientists are prepared to go to new lengths. Today's drive will take them through Oklahoma and Texas, states known among chasers for two things: tornadoes and traffic.
Well, what do you think? 100 cars are wrong? Oh my God, look at this motorcade. Hey, don't stop here. Keep going. Get out of here. Idiot. God, that makes me mad.
The road is jammed with twister tourists, thrill seekers, and other scientists.
It's amazing. People come from all over. It's just amazing. And every year there's more and more people from farther and farther away. You know, in the last couple of years, you slap an antenna on your car and poof, you're a storm chaser. So that's a bit scary.
They move in beyond the crowds to the heart of the storm. This supercell could make the traveling and the traffic more than worthwhile.
This is a rental, right?
I believe the dust underneath is
The dust clouds are a sign that a strong storm may be forming.
Beautiful hook on radar. The hook is really wrapping up.
Probe 1 to probe 2.
A lot of good, strong rotation right in here. RFD is starting to wrap into here. Tornado genesis will probably happen right around in here. Nice wrap.
Strong rotation back in here. The cyclonic couplet's right in here. Anticyclonic. This is a classic storm in terms of how the mesocyclone is set up. But I'm going to get in before we get struck by lightning.
Okay.
The mobile laboratories now drive back and forth. At set intervals, they collect data on atmospheric conditions. To be successful, they can't stop.
Eric, Train, and Helena. Right. Stop. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, you're screwed. You stopped, Ilka. Take it. That's nuts. Well, you know what he did is he stopped to let you go.
Meanwhile, Tim, the turtle specialist, heads to the heart of the rotation and prepares to deploy.
Tornado warning for our storm. Spotters reported that due to the dust, which, as you know, we were witnessing.
Yeah, we were in it.
Tornado warning for Alfalfa County and
Tornado warning. All teams FC, tornado warning, Alfalfa County until 7:15. Okay, we're coming back through. Winds are right now northwest.
I'm a little reluctant to get on this dirt road. We might get ourselves into some trouble.
Dirt roads, once wet, are hazardous, but with luck and skill, they are in the right spot with strong rotating clouds straight overhead. As the clouds move, the team follows.
Whoa! Southeast wind, big surge, 12, 13, 15, 18 meters per second out of the southwest. Oh man, cascading motion just to my west.
But the tornado thereafter never materializes.
We're abandoning ship. It looks like a long drive home through the rain and the precip and a lot of lightning. So we're hoping to catch a good lightning show on the way back.
But we had strong cloud base rotation. So we did numerous transects across the tornado cyclone. So it worked out very, very good. The storm is so close to producing a tornado, but it didn't.
But these storms do put on one heck of a show. Undeterred, they move on to the next storm, and the next, and the next. Day after day, state after state, waiting for a storm, then chasing it for miles. Only stopping for gas and truck stop food. Barely even time for a photograph.
Average shooting speed between 60 and 80 miles. That's horrible.
They race to the most severe weather in the United States, finding incredible cloud movement, torrential rain, severe winds and hail, lightning, dust storms, breathtaking storm structures. But twisters seem to appear where the team is not. It's as if the weather is dancing a quick step.
Oh yeah, it's a tornado. There's always something somewhere else. I can't believe they had this much coverage of this.
We need a storm. God, we need a storm.
For one chase, National Geographic cameraman Rich Schultz left his new SUV where he thought it would be safe.
No, there was never a dent in any part of my car before. The windshield is destroyed.
I mean, this is alarming. This car was brand new.
To just be in the exact one spot where all this damage happens is 1 in a million.
Then, after 12,000 miles, the storm they've been waiting for.
Eric, updraft me.
At tilt 3, the two storms have become one now. Yeah, looks like the western storm's really dumping a lot of water mass into yours from the west.
Let's go see a tornado.
After driving from Kansas to Minnesota, they're now just minutes behind a tornado-producing storm. They race like demons.
All teams FC, Pro 2, and Turtle 1. Nowcast said throughout, why don't we try to bust south out of the rain and then jump out ahead of the storm, head towards Minneapolis.
They follow in the wake of tornadoes that form and dissipate.
Okay, this is all right. These cars, as long as you go slow, we had it up to the hood, up to the glass during Hurricane Floyd. As long as you go real slow, you'll be fine.
It's a bit bumpy there, be careful.
We're probably 5 minutes behind the storm, and we're going to try to get out ahead of it.
Big pieces of limbs in the road.
Big limbs. Got it.
We've been following the storm for the last 20 minutes or so, and we've been playing catch up.
If you see power lines, please let us know about them. Think to the right. Okay, make it down. Go straight.
You guys are good.
Yeah, we are professionals. Do not try this at home.
Trees everywhere.
The latest reports over the radio, I'm sure you guys are listening to this too. As the storm moving east at 35, we're going to be hard pressed to catch this thing.
What a disaster. Today's been just a disaster.
They can't go fast enough to get in front of the storm. Again, so close, but still so far from what's needed.
Yes, we're headed back. The storm just outran us. I think it just moved off the boundary and just went crazy. But the storm was moving 30 to 40 miles to the east, and there was no way we can catch it. So we're turning around, headed west to get in position for tomorrow.
Yeah, this one hurt. This hurt.
The very next day, South Dakota finally provides the first glimpse at a daytime tornado.
See it? Here we got one. Yep. We got a tornado. Hey! Now I'm convinced. Look at it. I'm convinced now.
It's 20 miles away, but they also see other tornadoes.
Thank you. Wow.
The twisters get closer, but with no roads,
Tornado on the ground.
Tim can't reach them. And finally, it's time to give up. After 4 weeks and driving the equivalent of 5 times across America, their season is all but over. Al heads off for one more chase with a skeleton crew, leaving Tim and the others to prepare for next year. Project coordinator Anton Simon has high hopes for a new secret weapon, a fleet of specially designed aircraft.
This is a remote piloted vehicle that carries meteorological instrumentation, and it's designed specifically for working with severe thunderstorms and perhaps even survive a trip into and maybe even out of a tornado.
The remote-controlled planes won't be stopped by poor roads, but in the end, the scientists aren't in charge. It's still a dance with the devil. And as if to play one last tormenting game, a tornado finally appears where it's not expected.
Tornado, right behind us. Large cone tornado. Keep going.
This time on the Minnesota-Wisconsin border, where Al is close by. But Tim and the Turtles are already back in Colorado.
Large debris. Can you stand? It should be right next to you. Come on, expedite and get out here. We can stop and look at it, but hurry up.
Yeah, I'm right behind.
They found a giant F3 tornado, or has it found them?
All right, stop right up here. Right here.
Tornado warning does continue for some.
You just stay. Oh my God. Go! That map's useless to you. This is Al.
Yeah, this could go.
I have a large tornado, Jim. I gotta go. It's a quarter mile off my bumper and it's about a half mile wide.
Man, I know you can go a little faster.
Oh, it's already to the floor. It doesn't accelerate.
Tornado's still behind us, still there, still can see it.
What way is it moving?
It's moving due east.
And so are we?
Yes, we are.
We're gonna lose this one. And the road bends are gonna be okay.
They narrowly escape the clutches of this giant twister, but some aren't so lucky. In the township of Dewey, 3 people are dead. They had little warning that a monster tornado was about to hit. It's a sobering reminder of both the importance of the work and the dangers of the job. It's an experience that will stick with Al and his crew as they work on to better predict where a tornado will strike next.
After what I saw and witnessed up there, the undescribable damage as it was occurring, there's no doubt in my mind I won't look at it the way I ever did before. It's not the first time I've witnessed a damaging tornado, but it is the first time that I've actually witnessed one that unfortunately killed people. Every time I see something like that, my perspective changes, and it gives me more of a drive to want to dig into the science side of things and to keep focusing in on the big picture, and that's why do tornadoes develop.
We would start at a certain place, say Nebraska, South Dakota, or Kansas. We would drive 2 or 3 states away, and sure enough, there was bound to be a tornado in the place we had left. And well, just look at his car. I mean, that's all the evidence you need that really this was where it happened, you know. And once again, we drove the storm away.